Welcome back guys to my brand new tutorial. In today's tutorial series, I'll walk you through all the steps you need to know as a Django beginner. And at the end of the course, we'll make a nice looking task manager application so we can get our code into practice. So let's start. If you enjoyed this tutorial, make sure to like the video, comment down below and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of my following tutorials. Alright guys, so let's start. So the first thing we want to do is obviously make the folder for our project. To do that, you go to your desktop or whatever location you want to and just make a new folder and call it wherever you want, but we'll make it task manager. So after doing that, you want to go inside of it, and in the path up here you want to type cmd. So the project structure in Django is actually really difficult compared to the other languages. If you're coming from another language, you'll see it's really difficult to set up a new project in Django. But once you get along with the structure, it's really not really difficult. So enough talking, let's start to make the folder. So the first thing you want to do is make the virtual environment. So what it does, it makes it so you don't have to install all the packages like Django or something on your computer locally. So you can make a virtual environment folder, so the Django and other packages is stored inside of that virtual environment. So to do that, you want to type Python -m -one, and however you want to call that one file. The default is one. You don't want to change that really. So after that's installed, you'll see it right here. So inside of my task manager, let me reopen it so you can see. So it's one right here. That's what we created. So you want to access the virtual environment. How you do that? It's by typing one /scripts /activate. And you'll know it's activated if you see when right here before this path. So the next thing is actually installing the Django. So you do that by typing pip install Django. Sorry, misspelled a little bit. Alright. So after the Django is installed, you want to make a new project. It's a project you need to make every time you want to type a new code. So you can save all of these lines inside like a notepad file, so you don't have to memorize them and type it every time. You just go ahead and copy those, and I do that myself. So the next thing is actually as I said, to make a new project. So to do that, you want to type Django -admin start project my site. So what is my site means is the folder name I want to call it. So if I type enter, for example, you'll see it. I put it right here. Once it's installed, let it load. And guys, make sure to like and comment on this video so you can help me make more tutorials like this one, and subscribe to not miss them. So you see my site was created right here. So we call it my site, it's right here. So if I go inside of it, you'll see some managed.py file. It's what it's doing, it's just making sure you run your project. So it's like the run.py or something if you're coming from Python. And if you go inside of my site, so we created this, we didn't create those two, but it's the difficult project structure I was talking about. Look at how many files we created just by doing one project, and it's really you'll do more, you'll see. So the next thing is actually you need to access that my site folder by doing cd my site. Now we are in that folder, and now you want to make a main folder for all the code we're going to type. So in this my site folder, in those files, really you're not typing as much as you will in the folder we are going to create now. So to do that, you want to go again Python manage.py startup, and the name you want to give it, I'll call it main. I usually call my projects like my site and main. So as we can see, if you go to my site, so the my site we created by doing this line, you can see that main folder appear here. So now we have my site again and main we just created, and look how many files we have. Now these files you're going to use, but don't worry, you'll really get with those in really short time. It's not that hard. So after we did all this, now it's time to test if this really worked. So to do that, you want to run the file, the file manage.py we talked about earlier. So it's here, this file. We want to run it. To run it, you just go in the inside of your CMD and type Python manage.py and run server. Alright, you got those messages. You don't really need to worry about us, and you just click here, or you have to copy that and go inside of your Google or whatever browser you're using, paste that, and here it is. If you get this message, it means that it worked for you just like it did with me. And yeah, in the next tutorial we'll actually start coding. This is really boring part, and you'll have to do this every time you're making a project. So to cancel the server, you just go Control C, and that's it. And guys, I forgot to tell you, whenever you want to access this file again, this folder again, you don't go you want to go again with the CMD, but you don't want to create another WAN file or something. You just go with the WAN scripts and activate, and just go cd my site, and once you're here, you can go you can do whatever you want. So for example, you can type code dot, and this will take you to the Visual Studio Code to really, what is this, trust, where you will code the main project really. So, and run the server here. That's it for this tutorial. I hope everything is clear. If you have any questions, make sure to comment them down below, and check the description of this video. I made you a full PDF document to help you pass the beginner stage and the tutorial hell. So check it out, it will help you a lot. Goodbye guys.